Hi, and welcome to the tutorial on how to renew or discontinue a commercial feed license with the California Department of Food and Agriculture, also known as CDFA. Commercial feed licenses expire on June 30th each year and must be either renewed or discontinued. Renewals are due by July 31st and considered delinquent with a fine of an additional $100 on August 1st. It is important to keep all your license locations up to date. This includes discontinuing inactive licenses, renewing those that are active, and adding new licenses. If your license location is still in operation under the same ownership and business name, then you are good to renew your license after June 30th and before August 1st each year. If there are changes to the operation, such as the types of feed handled, or any other license information, then contact the Commercial Feed Regulatory Program, or CFRP, by emailing the email address at the bottom of this slide. There are some cases when a license needs to be discontinued. These cases are when the license location is out of business or when the ownership, name, or the location has changed. It is important to get these license locations that are no longer in use to a discontinued status, because if the license is not discontinued, it will remain expired. This causes the CFRP to waste resources by visiting the location and trying to contact you regarding the expired license. When the location is still active, however, the ownership, name, or the location is changed, you will also need to add a new license along with discontinuing the old one. Please contact CFRP by emailing the address at the bottom of this slide to handle this situation. To complete any of these tasks, log into the ExtraView database, which can be accessed from the website directly at https://inspect.cdfa.ca.gov or through the CFRP webpage. From the CFRP webpage, scroll down to the ExtraView database button. You can see on the page we have several other resources regarding licensing and tonnage. Click the button to log in. Remember, when entering your login credentials, that your user ID is not case sensitive, but your password is case sensitive. There's also a forgot password feature if needed. After June 30th, when you log into your ExtraView account, scroll down to the Licenses section, and for each license in expired status, click Edit. This takes us to the license page. To renew the license, select Renew No Change at the top of the page. You may not make changes to a license during renewal. However, please review all operation information and feed operations selected, and if changes are needed, please email feed_lvstk@cdfa.ca.gov to have the information revised. However, if the operation has changed ownership, the company name has changed, or the physical location has changed, a new license application will need to be submitted, and this license may either be discontinued or renewed. We will explain more in a moment. Notice in this example, a penalty of $100 is added to the fee. This is because we are after the August 1st deadline and will need to pay the $100 delinquent fee. After reviewing the information at either the top or bottom of the page, select Update, which will save the information, add it to your cart, and return to the landing page. If you hit Close, then your selection will not be saved and added to the cart. If you select Update and Continue, it will just clear your selections. So we will select Update and return to the landing page to renew the rest of our licenses. The first license now shows Renew, and we will select the next license. In this example, let's say this location is out of business, so we will select Discontinue. Now, you will have to verify if any of your products are still in the channels of trade. If you have products in the channels of trade, select Yes. You will need to renew your license for as long as your products are in the channels of trade. You will also need to report tonnage as long as you have products in the channels of trade. If you do not have products in the channels of trade, select No. Your license will be changed to discontinue status, and renewal is not required. You could also discontinue a license because the ownership, name, or address has changed. In that case, you would also need to verify if any products in the channels of trade still have the old name and/or address on the label, and if so, renew the license and pay the tonnage as long as they are in the channels of trade. In this case, you would also need to submit a new commercial feed application under the new ownership name address. View our license application guide and how-to video for more information regarding applying for a new license. Lastly, if you are out of business or need to discontinue your license when it is not renewal time, you may contact the CFRP at feed_lvstk@cdfa.ca.gov or by calling 916-900-5022 to state you need to discontinue your commercial feed license. For this example, we are simply discontinuing an out-of-business location with no products in the channels of trade. We see a total fee of $0 and select Update. Back to the home screen. Now we have all our licenses up to date. We can view our cart and process payments. For more info on how to pay for items in your cart, view our how-to video on that. For any technical issues with the system, email ffldrsdb@cdfa.ca.gov. However, all other questions related to commercial feed should be addressed to the CFRP at feed_lvstk@cdfa.ca.gov. Please view the next videos to learn how to pay for items in your cart, report tonnage, and more.